were plenty of challenges, and probably one of the best gifts we got was from a funder who said, we need to help these nonprofit directors examine what it means to collaborate. And so the directors started meeting originally monthly, and then as we got closer to the building opening, it became weekly to really sort of dig deep into what the challenges were going to be. You might imagine that some directors were worried that the building would take on an entity bigger and more well-known than their own nonprofit. That created problems. We had to create an understanding of where fundraising began and ended. We had to come up with values and working agreements on when we were approaching, for instance, someone for technology, that we would only do that as a group. We wouldn't do it individually. We wouldn't have sidebar conversations. We really had to look at what collaboration meant. And at that point in time, there were very few organizations anywhere in the country who had tried this. We found one very small organization in North Carolina, and it was 2 or 3 years before we found that there was actually a national organization, a very small one of other organizations that were looking at co-location and collaboration. But Charlotte actually ended up being one of the leaders on the collaborative side. Again, it seemed like people could focus on space or they could focus on programming, but really looking at infrastructure and organizational support was a big job.